Hi friends, welcome to SPJK Technosoft, your one-stop training and AMP education platform. In this video you are going to learn about basic computer organization. What is computer system? Advantages and disadvantages of computer. Functional components of a computer like input-output unit, central processing unit, memory, hard disk, etc. Input devices like keyboard, mouse, scanner, OMR, OCR, MICR, microphone, barcode reader, etc. Output devices like monitor, speakers, projector, etc. Mobile system organization. You will receive more updated videos on CBSE Computer Science syllabus videos, so do subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get the new videos at your fingertips. Happy learning, viewers.
Hi everyone. Now I will tell about basic computer organization. In this, first of all, what is computer? We all are very familiar with this sentence. That is, a computer is an electronic machine or device that can store, find and arrange information, calculate the amount and control other machines. Under the control of instructions stored in its memory that can accept data as an input, process the data according to specified rules by the program, unprocessor, and produces information as output. And this output store the information for future use. Next, what is computer system? Computer system is a combination of software and hardware. Is called computer system. Software is set of instructions. We cannot touch it. We cannot feel it. Hardware is the physical component. We can touch and feel it. Nowadays, computers plays an important role in everyday life or in every field in the form of laptops, smartphones, and tabs, notebooks, etc. Advantages of the computer. First of all, speed. It can work very faster than human. Next advantage is accuracy. It can give exact result. Next, huge storage. We can store large amount of data in the computer. Huge amount of data we can store in the computer. Next, versatility. Its ability to adapt to many different functions. We can perform many different functions in the computer. Tirelessness. Showing great effort on working whatever the operations performed. Next, coming to the disadvantages of computer. First, data security issue. We cannot give any security to our data in computer. So, we can care about our sensitive data which are stored in the computer. Computer crimes. Nowadays, we have seen so many frauds like banking frauds and cyber crimes, etc. So, be careful. Health risk. Computer addiction is a big health risk, right? Nowadays, children's and each and every human being using the mobile phones. So, it's also an electronic gadget. So, it's also called as a computer. Next, any digital computer performs 5 functions in gross term. Those are: take data as an input by the user, stores this data in the storage devices by using the instructions or program set of rules, process those stored data, and nothing but performing the operations, generate the output. By performing the operations, we can get the result, that is the output. These all are controlled by the control unit. Next, coming to the functional components of a computer, right? Functional unit. A functional unit is a computer consists of 5 functionally independent main parts. Those are input, memory, ALU, output, and control unit. We can see each and everything in detail. Input unit. Input unit, it accepts data from the user. It helps to the transfer data into primary memory. The examples of input unit devices are keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner, etc. Next, coming to the output unit. The output unit gives the result to the user. Right? The output devices are printer, monitor, etc. We will see in the next slides the basic input devices and output devices. Next functional unit is Central Processing Unit. It's called as CPU. It comprises three parts. What are those? Arithmetic logic unit and control unit and memory. CPU is known as brain cum heart of the computer. It is properly known as microprocessor. All major calculation and comparison are made inside the CPU. CPU is made up of two components, ALU and CU. ALU, it performs all arithmetic operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, and performs logical operations also such as AND, OR and NOT. Okay, these AND, OR, NOT, these all are logical operations. We will see in the next chapters in detail. Next, control unit. It controls all the operations of the computer systems for various devices regarding reading and write, execute operations. Next, coming to the memory. Computer memory is just like a human brain. Is used to store data and instructions. Computer memory is the storage space in the computer where data is to be processed and instructions required for processing are stored. Okay. Next, the computer memory is divided into three types: cache memory, primary memory or main memory, or secondary memory. Next, coming to the cache memory. Cache memory is a very high speed semiconductor memory which can speed up the CPU. In computing, a cache is a hardware or software component that stores data so that future requests for the data can be served faster. The data stored in a cache might be the result of an earlier computation or a copy of data stored elsewhere. The following diagram shows the three memories: cache memory, primary memory and secondary memory. Next, coming to the primary memory. Primary memory is computer memory that is accessed directly by the CPU. This includes several types of memory such as processor, cache and system ROM. The primary memory or main memory is divided into subcategories. Those are RAM and ROM. RAM stands for random access memory, in which each location can be accessed and changed. ROM stands for read-only memory, memory in which each location can be accessed but not changed. RAM is volatile memory and ROM is non-volatile memory. When compared to the comparison of RAM and ROM, various comparisons, those are use of the RAM and ROM and volatility and modification and capacity and cost. RAM is a costlier memory. Okay, ROM is a cheaper than RAM. Next, secondary memory. Secondary memory, it refers to storage devices such as hard drives and solid state drives. It may also refer to removable storage media such as USB flash drives, CDs and DVDs. Unlike primary memory, secondary memory is not accessed directly by the CPU. When primary memory is directly accessed by the CPU, secondary memory is not directly accessed by the. One of the example secondary memory device is mass auxiliary storage device. It is also called as magnetic tape. It's cartridge. We have seen in the printers. Memory units. How much memory is required for a particular file or particular data or particular program measured by the memory unit. For example, we can measure the weight in kilograms. Right? Like that. The memory units are bit, nibble, byte or octet, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte, petabyte, exabyte, zettabyte, yottabyte. Some of you know the units are bit, byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, storage units, because You all are familiar with Android phones and the external SD cards. These all are storage devices. So we can know that. Coming to the hard disk. Hard disk is one of the secondary storage device. Okay, in this hard disk, fixed head HDD and movable head HDD, hard disk drive. Okay, a hard disk is a set of stacked disks. Each disk has data recorded electromagnetically in concentric circles or tracks on the disk. These concentric circles are called as tracks. The hard disk, we can store the data. It is available on the CPU. Hard drive types. Different hard drive types are parallel advanced technology attachment and serial advanced technology attachment and small computer system interface and solid state drives. These so many hard drives are available in the market, but up to 12 TB limited size. When coming to the input devices of computer system, the input devices can send data or information to a computer or another device. Those are keyboard, mouse, scanner, OMR and OCR, MICR, microphone, webcam, graphics tablets, trackballs, barcode reader, gamepad. Coming to the keyboard. Keyboard, it is an input device which sends data into the computer. The data sent depends on the key pressed by the user. Whatever the keys pressed by the user, those input gives to the computer through the input device keyboard. Next, mouse. A mouse is a small handheld input device which controls a cursor in a graphical user interface. It can move and select text files, folders, etc. on your computer according to the user input. Scanner. It scans the input from the whatever we can give the input to the scanner. Next, coming to the output devices. Output devices is that can receive data from the computer or another device and create output with the data is called output device. The various output devices are monitor, speaker, projector and monitor. Monitor is an output device that is responsible for receiving data from your computer and displaying that information as text or images or files or PDF, whatever it is. Whatever the monitor displays, we can see that output in the monitor. Okay, it gives the output like showing the result. Speakers. Speakers receives the sound signal from your computer, then plays that sound signal and thus we hear songs or music or any other audio. Projector gets data from your computer and displays or projects the same information onto a screen or a wall, whatever we can arrange the input component to display the information. Projector cannot directly accept the data from a user and send that data to the another device. It takes from the computer and displays the data to the user through wall or any other projector, whatever it is, the component, hardware component. Both input and output devices. Those are USB drive, facsimile. USB drive acts like as input and output device because it can give the information through the cable and retrieve the information through the cable. Facsimile is a fax machine. It acts like a scanner and printer. Printer is output device, scanner is input device. So both input and output devices are these. Modems. Modems also takes the input from the system and gives the output to the system or user, whatever it is. CD drives. We can write up the data and read the data. So it can use both input and output. Touch screen. Touch screen we can touch. By giving touch, we can use as a input device. And display the result, we can use as output device. Right? Headsets. With the mic, we can give the input through the voice, and with the ear speakers we can hear the voice. That's the output device. So the headsets are acting like both input and output devices. And coming to the battery. Battery is typically a lithium type battery that is directly soldered to the motherboard or primary circuit board of a computer. Each and every computer have a battery, and laptops and mobile phones, each and electronic gadget have battery to working the device. By using the battery we can save the power and working the device. The computer also have a Cmos battery, complementary metal oxide semiconductor. The purpose of the Cmos battery is to display the date and time. Next, coming to the mobile system organization. In this mobile system organization, we have this structure. This structure shows so many components. Those are radio signal management, power management, display subsystem, and camera unit and storage unit, memory. These all are we will see in the brief explanation. First of all, coming to the RF transceiver. RF transceiver receive and send radio signal from the mobile device and to the mobile device with the mobile network. That is nothing but tower. Next, coming to the SIM. A subscriber identity module is the SIM stands for subscriber identity module. Is an integrated circuit that store the international mobile subscriber identity number and its related key, which are used to identify and authenticate subscribers on mobile telephonic devices. It is also possible to store contact information on many SIM cards. These two are the radio signal management. Next, coming to the power management. In this power management, we have three parts: battery pack, battery management, charger. Battery pack. Batteries are miracles of chemical engineering, holding huge amounts of energy to keep mobile devices running for hours. Next, coming to the battery management. An electronic system that manages a rechargeable battery, such as by protecting the battery from operating outside its safe operating area, monitoring its state, calculating secondary data, reporting that data. Next, coming to the battery charger or recharger, is a device used to put energy into a secondary cell or rechargeable battery by forcing an electronic current through it. Right? Next, display subsystem. In this display subsystem, we have touch interface. In this touch interface, either keyboard or touch screen. The keyboard based where user have to press key and commands are given to mobile device. Touch screen based where user touch the screen to give commands. Next, communication processor. It's digital signal processor. Is used to create an interface between radio signal management and graphical user unit and application processing unit and graphical processing unit. Next, coming to the CODC, means coder and decoder, audio video device used to encode data. ADC stands for analog to digital converter. DAC stands for digital to analog converter. We can convert the analog information to digital information, digital to analog information by using these two devices. Analog to digital converter means MIC. It's recognize our voice and convert into the digital data, then send it to the computer. And speaker receives the digital information from the computer and convert it into a analog information, give it to the user. Because the computer understandable language is digital language, human understandable language is analog. So it can using the converters, ADC and DAC. And coming to the memories. A phone memory, it includes RAM and ROM. RAM equals the memory or of the computer, while ROM is the device's internal storage, equaling the hard disk of the computer. The bigger the RAM, the more software the phone runs smoothly, while the bigger the ROM, the more platform data it can store. Now coming to the camera unit. It's image signal processor. Different components to take picture like lens, image, signal processor, etc. And coming to the storage, external storage. In some cases, mostly Android or Windows OS operating systems phone support an external micro SD card to further expand the storage available by default. There is a from 1 GB to 1 TB memory cards or micro SD cards we can use in Android phones based on the model of the mobile. Okay. These all are functions of the components of mobile device, whatever I have explained before. Thank you.
Thank you viewers for your time. Don't forget to subscribe our channel and press the bell icon to get latest trending technology and academic related videos. For any further queries please reach us at info@spjktechnosoft.com. Please like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you and goodbye.